Greetings, guys. It's Fancy, and I am the award-winning publisher and editor of SwagHer magazine. And this morning, I'm coming to you all live with a live news update. I guess you call it a live news update or a real-time news update, as we are speaking with Mr. Quinton Davis today. And I see Quinton just came in, so that's great. Let me see if I can bring him in. Okay, Quentin, I just sent you the request. There
Good
we
morning.
go.
Good morning. How we doing today?
I'm good, and yourself?
Doing good. Doing good.
That's good. So, before we even begin, before I forget, because I'll get into conversation, tell the audience who you are, Quinn. I think that that's best that way. There's no room for error, or at least not on my end.
All right. My name is Quinton Davis. I'm a real estate entrepreneur out of Atlanta, Georgia, and I have been working tirelessly on the efforts in Houston and Dallas by providing hotels, providing assistance with delivering items to people's homes, and things of that nature right now. Uh, um, that's pretty much what we're doing right now. We're sending everybody to warmtheblock.com. So basically fill out a form and they can basically decide on that form if they're let us know if they are in Houston or if they're in Dallas or any surrounding city. And then we're also arranging transportation to and from their home if they can't get out. We know Uber and Lyft or none of those car sharing uh, companies are working right now.
Hmm. So, Max, what inspired you to do this?
I've been doing it for a couple of years. I started, I think about 2016. We had a big hurricane that came to Atlanta. I mean, it came to Florida, and about 3 million people came to Georgia. And I noticed that all the hotel prices was going from anywhere from $500 to $700 a night. So I went and started securing hotel. And I got about 51 rooms, and I was able to get them at like 81 to like $100 a night, and not overcharge anybody for that stuff. Keep the keep people from experiencing price gouging is the main thing.
Right. So actually, I didn't realize that you have been at this for some years. When we spoke yesterday, I thought that this was just your first time, just I guess you say taking the ball and running with it, but you actually have some experience in it. So you already know some of the things that people can be facing already.
Yeah.
So what day did you start assisting those in Texas?
We started Monday, um, and then I started with a post. Uh, my post basically said that, hey, I'm gonna book 10 rooms in Dallas, 10 rooms in Houston. Do you know anybody who needs warm place to stay because the storm is coming? And it just blew up from there. Word got out quickly. Somebody posted on Twitter. Black Twitter showed up and showed out. And I've really been connecting with people who I still don't know. And we have been hiring people to do various things. We're just talking about, it's been a collaborative effort of people who don't know each other. And we had one common goal, which was to help people get into a safe place.
Mm-hmm. I love that. And that one come and go is what connected you all. I think that that's so awesome, especially because I know that you even have been hiring. You mentioned hiring plumbers when we spoke yesterday, and there was a specific reason behind that. Can you share that with us?
Well, one thing about the plumbers situation, we had a couple families uh, experience that their sprinkler pipes have burst. And then when that happens, I mean, the sprinklers inside or the ones outside in the yard or whatnot, when those burst and then, because of the cold elements right now, people are really concerned with the price gouging, and people are literally coming to their house and charging, 2 and 3 times the amount that it would cost to get it fixed. And
Hmm.
right now, we want to build the trusted plumbers that are going to charge what it costs to get the job done. That's the most important thing right now.
Wow. And actually, I was thinking to myself last night, since we had kind of discussed it prior to, like, could you possibly tell the people what, I mean, I know, of course, that, I don't know if it goes into like square footage and so on, but like on average, what that should cost, do you happen to know?
So I haven't got any real estimates as far as damages, but one thing I can say is that when the sprinkler system pipe bursts in the ceiling, you're going to have substantial damage. We're talking about throughout the whole first level, your basement, if you have a basement, second level, all your drywall has to be replaced. And what's going to happen is once it starts heating up, mold is going to start growing. And a lot of people who are in the hotels now, they're not realizing that they will be in the hotel a lot longer. We can wait for government organizations like FEMA or their insurance company, but that's going to keep them in the cold until help is there. So we are working towards helping our community right now instead of later.
I love that as well. And also, do you just because it does seem, I mean, I'm in Louisiana, so we've been blessed enough in my area to still have power, but I know there's other people throughout the city of Baton Rouge that don't have power. So I'm just kind of curious, do you think that they're gonna take some type of federal measures, or like do you think FEMA is gonna step in at this point? I mean, because it just seems like, I mean, I know that there's so much going on with the governor and just different things that are in the news
Right.
taking place in Texas right now. But just your thoughts. Do you think they're going to possibly step in and help these people?
I mean, quite frankly, I'm not worried about FEMA. I'm not worried about any type of government agency. Right now, we have people who are literally staying in their homes right now with no power, no clean water, and we have the ability to put them into a clean and warm hotel and provide them food. That is the most important thing right now. If we're gonna wait on FEMA or any other type of government agency, we're gonna end up like Katrina 2.0.
Right. And I was pregnant during Katrina 1, so the actual Katrina. And I know what that was like. And then I was in Mississippi, so we were about the same as New Orleans were for the most part. Not with all the flooding, but it was just we were down for a lot of days, not as down as long as they were. But I do understand the gravity of how that was. Um,
Right.
so now, just because you did mention that these people might be in hotels for a while, like, are you all, I know yesterday you mentioned that you all had like a long-term initiative, but I wasn't thinking that they were going to have to be there as long. So now I'm just kind of wondering, was the long-term initiative that you have in mind, does it align with that, assisting them with further assistance?
Yeah. So what we're gonna try to work out right now is extending the hotels beyond another 5 days. We're going to work with the management to kind of get away from the security deposits because that's one thing that's really hitting us hard. We're getting security deposits anywhere from $50 to as high as $250. The other complication that we have is the fact that I'm in Atlanta and I'm using my credit card to take care of these things. And they're saying, oh no, we have to have a card put into the machine. Some hotels are saying that. So we literally had to go on Twitter and find somebody who had a high enough credit card limit and basically send them some money through CashApp or send some money through Zelle, bank to bank transfers or whatever to take care of these things. And then they would basically take on the risk. And some hotels are fine, but most of them they want a physical card because we have 10 or more rooms in one particular hotel.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to kind of bring everybody to one hotel and get, anywhere from 40 to 60 rooms in one place. That way we can bring all our efforts into one place and probably negotiate with the price actually going down.
Gotcha. Okay. Because I remember you mentioned the one hotel, and I didn't quite see. I understood. Okay, one hotel that makes sense, but now I better understand the reasoning behind the one hotel, and it does make sense if you all kind of partner with them and then get it done better, more efficiently, or at least more cost efficiently. So, tell the people where they can assist or how they can assist.
So they can go to the website, warmtheblock.com. They can follow us on IG, follow us on Twitter, and see more updates. See the interview that I did yesterday with Civil Whips. And most importantly, if you need a hotel in Houston, if you need a hotel in Dallas, please fill out the form. We cannot help you unless you fill out the form. We need to know how many people you have in your house that you need to do. If you need a car seat, we have car seats available, and we have vehicles that are ready to pick you up from your home if you're scared of driving. Um, and we want to get you to a hotel, but we need to get the information first and give us a couple hours to respond because we're only going to respond as soon as we get a hotel. Well, as soon as we get a confirmation of a hotel ready to take you in, we're gonna call you and we're gonna text you. It can come from, somebody from DC, come from somebody in Atlanta or somebody in Dallas. But wherever that phone call comes from, just pick it up and get the information that you need, and we're gonna get you into a place, no charge. If anybody wants to donate, they can Cash App, they can do Zelle, they can do PayPal, and they can find out all the information on the warmtheblock.com website.
Okay. And also, I want to put that in before we disconnect, just so that people can see that. Also, guys, his handle is in the pinned comment, so that you all could also go follow the page. But once you follow the page, then you can also be able to access the website. It should be within the bio. So that's another way that you all can continue to connect with Quinton at the same time. And I'm just curious, before we wrap up, do you know about how many people you've assisted thus far?
I'm gonna, let's see, let me flip it back around. Right now we got about 40 rooms in Dallas right now. I need to do the count for Houston. Um, and we're trying to get that taken care of now, because one of the biggest things we had with Houston is that we had 10, 15 rooms in a hotel, then all of a sudden a pipe burst. And now we're trying to move people from one place to the next. Or the
Right.
power, they're experiencing rolling power outages. So now we're still trying to figure out how to move people from one place to the next. There's so many different obstacles that come up with this, initiative that we're still trying to tackle right now.
And I commend you
Then
for that.
I appreciate it.
And
Thank
I'm
you for the
sorry, I didn't mean to
time.
cut you off. I was just thinking, like, because I see that, if you all had maybe, it wasn't, I'm not gonna say it wasn't something that you all were prepared for, but would you say that were you prepared for this beforehand? Or,
Oh man, to be honest, I'm in the hospitality industry, so I've been doing Airbnb properties since 2014. So it comes to me naturally. But as far as doing something of this magnitude, I couldn't do it without the other people involved.
mm,
Um, and the team, some of us have never even met each other. Like I said, we just been talking to each other on Twitter, and having they're making it work that way. Talking to each other on Facebook and being on three-way calls. And like I said, the last family we got into the hotel at 3:30 this morning. We
wow.
literally sent somebody at 2 o'clock to go pick them up with a 4x4 vehicle, and then take them right to the hotel. The room was already ready for them. All they had to do was show their ID to get the keys. We've already communicated with the hotel managers, let them know, hey, we already paying for all the rooms, and here the rooms allotted. Whoever we call, just put them on the room. Don't ask them no questions, so they don't need anything else.
Well, I
And
commend you for what you're doing, and I just think that, because that's where I was going with that, because I was thinking, if you all, this is you people coming together, organizing, and just through the works of social media, basically, and technology, and it wasn't exactly planned. So the fact that you all have been able to set this up throughout and make it work, that is just amazing, and you're still able to help people, and the fact that also that there are other people out there that are wanting to help that aren't even in Dallas, or in Houston, but that are in other places. I think that that's really amazing to see too, especially during these times where it's been kind of, the whole COVID thing. We've just had so much going on, and it's just been kind of exhausting. Now we can kind of see that there's other people out there still doing good. I commend you for that. I salute you.
I appreciate it.
Well,
Like I said, we can get as much help as possible. In Dallas and Houston, if you want to volunteer, if you want to come out with the 4x4 trucks, go to let's say meet warmtheblock.com, and go to do the resource provider form, and we'll contact you as well. And we're just trying to bring everything together. You can find me on Facebook, Quinton.Davis. You can find me on Twitter at Quinton Davis. And you can also follow everything warmtheblock.com. We put in all the information. We put in all the rooms, the hotels that we're partnering with right now. And we're trying to make everything as transparent as possible to help people with everything that's going on right now.
Oh, that is amazing. And I just wish you all the best of luck. I see that you're getting a lot of love on this side, as far as people, just other people that are watching and supporting. So, again, guys, that website is warmtheblog.com. You all can also pretty much all of the handles, if you wanted to donate, is Warm the Block as well. So you all can donate via PayPal, Cash App. Looks like I saw a Zelle link as well. Everything is Warm the Block.
And
And
I'm gonna post it in the links right now.
thank you. Okay.
All right.
Let's
So,
see.
so I just posted everything if they want to find out about donating. But like I say, all the information is on warmtheblog.com. Head to that website. You can connect with us right there on that website.
Okay. Okay, then. Well, thank you so much, Quinn, for taking the time out to speak to us.
Oh, no
And
problem.
I just want to, continue to try to get the word out however we can on our end. And I'm probably going to try to get this over to the website as well so that then, we can continue to pass on the message. But I wish you all the best and peace and blessings and, stay warm and keep inspiring others.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.